Now children, remaining two hybridizations sp3d and sp3d2. For sp3d how many atoms are required? 5, which are present in PCl 5, and for sp3d2 sf6, right? Phosphorus 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p3, right? 15 electrons, distribution of 15 electrons. Only 3s and 3p electrons are valence electrons. This one is inner core. For 10 electrons you can write neon, right? Then in ground state same electron configuration. In excited form 3s1. And in p how many electrons are present? P3, which are present in px, py and pz, right? In excited form 3p4. Like this orbital notation 1 3s1. The type of hybridization is sp3d. 1s, 3p and 1d. How many half-filled orbitals are available? 5. After intermixing, then this is known as hybridization, and after hybridization each one is sp3d, sp3d, like this. Okay children. Next step, last step of bond formation is overlapping. 5 chlorine atoms are present, right? How many valence electrons are present? In valence shell of each chlorine atom 7. Only 1 electron is required for completion of its octet. Okay, so I am writing only half-filled orbital of each chlorine atom, like this, with opposite spin. This one is upward, downward, downward, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, with opposite spins, right? Chlorine, 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 chlorine. Then what happens? Overlapping between two, like this, hybrid orbitals and atomic orbitals, and formation of sigma bonds. PCl5 is single bonded molecule, all are sigma bonds, right? In case of SF6, how many hybrid orbitals? 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6 orbitals are present. Okay children? Sulfur 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, then 3s2, 3p, 6, 10, 12, 4. Right? Here 3 electrons, here 4 electrons are present. Okay? 4 electrons, this one, 10 electrons. 10 electrons, 4 electrons, and this one valence shell electrons. Right? Then in excited form, what happens? In excited form of sulfur, jumping of this s electron to d electron, and 1 electron from p to d electrons. I am drawing only this step here, right? Next step, overlapping. 6 fluorine atoms are present here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. With opposite spin, like this, each one of fluorine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Overlapping like this. Okay? Like this. This with this one, this one, this one. Okay. Then what is sulfur? This is hybrid structure of SF6. Right? This one is present in T, so its shape is dumbbell, like this. Right? Repetition of same structure. This one is dumbbell, like this. Again P, it means dumbbell. Again P, this one is dumbbell. This one is dumbbell, and this one, right? And shape is octaheteral of atomic orbitals, right? Now electron wave, according to wave mechanics, right? By Schrodinger equation, what is This electron wave is shown by this symbol. This is psi, right? This shows amplitude of electron wave. This one is psi, right? Now, formation of two types of orbitals according to this MOT by additive manner and subtractive manner. When only addition occurs, then formation of bonding molecular orbitals. Subtraction, then anti-bonding molecular orbitals. Okay, children. In this case, formation of two types of orbital: molecular orbitals and molecular orbitals. First bonding and second is anti-bonding. Bonding molecular orbitals, right? Second type, anti-bonding molecular orbitals, right? Bonding means by addition or by additive effect. For example, like this, one electron wave and second electron wave. Propagation of two electron waves in the same direction, like this. This is called addition, formation of bonding molecular orbitals, right? And anti-bonding means subtraction, when two electron waves propagate in opposite manner, like this. One electron wave which is shown by psi. This one is psi A, this one is psi B, this one is psi A, and just opposite, like this, right? This one is shown by psi B. What is the result of this one? Anti-bonding. This is a small part, okay? This one is psi. Okay, children? Now, what is the difference between bonding molecular orbitals and anti-bonding? Bonding molecular orbitals always support formation of chemical bonds, right? Bonding molecular orbitals are more stable than anti-bonding, right? And bonding molecular orbitals always occupy lower energy state and anti-bonding higher energy state. Application of all rules in this theory, MOT, like filling of electrons in different orbitals of atom, right? First of all, lower orbitals are occupied than higher orbitals. Application of same rules, Aufbau rule, Hund's rule and Pauli's rule, right? Now, energy level diagram. What is energy level diagram for molecules? Energy level diagram is systematic arrangement of molecular orbitals and anti-bonding molecular orbitals in which manner? In increasing order of energy. For example, hydrogen molecule. In this hydrogen molecule, two hydrogen atoms are present. According to linear combination of atomic orbitals or MOT, molecular orbital theory, first of all, what is required? Presence of atomic orbitals. This left hand side, this one is showing atomic orbital, right? And right hand side also atomic orbital, right? Then overlapping between two and formation of new set of orbitals, like this. Perfect labeling is required in this energy level diagram, like this. Perfect drawing, horizontal, vertical, like this. Okay, children? This one is energy state of atomic orbital, same energy level, because this is energy level diagram, like this. Now, electron configuration of each one is 1s1, right? Atomic orbital of hydrogen. This one is also atomic orbital of hydrogen. First of all, electron distribution in atomic orbital, which is 1s1. 1 for first atom, second atom, same configuration, like this, 1s1, right? Then overlapping between two, and after overlapping, first of all, filling of lower energy orbitals, which are known as bonding molecular orbitals. level of bonding molecular orbitals. BMO, it means bonding molecular orbitals is down, slightly down than atomic orbitals, because molecules are more stable than atoms. H2 is more stable than H. Is the reason, right? After overlapping between two, in which manner? Linear combination in linear fashion, like this. Linear manner, first of all, formation of bonding molecular orbitals. In this case only one is present, bonding molecular orbital. 1 plus 1, 2. This is antibonding. Energy level of antibonding is up than molecular and what is bonding and atomic orbital, because antibonding molecular orbitals are always highly unstable and occupy high energy state, but this orbital is empty. This net sum, this total number of electrons should equal to number of electrons in atomic orbitals. Okay children, one important information which is coming from this energy level diagram. This is E diagram. What is written here? Energy, increasing order of energy, right? Then significance of this one, we can calculate bond order. How many bonds are present between H and H? H, single bond, H is correct, but verify this single bond is correct or not. For calculation of bond order explains number of bonds between bonded atoms. Bond order is equal to NB minus Na upon 2. NB, it means bonding electrons which are present in bonding molecular orbitals. Na, A denotes antibonding. N for number, right? Antibonding. Now calculate how many electrons are present. For BO, this set is required, not these, right? How many bonding electrons are present? 2. Apply this formula. 2. And antibonding nil. Nil means 0, right? Upon 2. What is 1? Bond order is 1. It means only one bond is present between two hydrogen atoms, right? This is first significance. Second, prediction of magnetic property. This H2 molecule is diamagnetic or paramagnetic. Okay children? Di, it means paired electrons are present in molecular orbitals, and para, unpaired electron. What is its magnetic nature? Hydrogen molecule shows diamagnetic property or diamagnetism. Diamagnetic. Why? Paired electrons are present, right? If helium is given, energy level diagram of helium, although helium is noble element, then prediction that existence of He2 is possible or not. Answer is based on this energy level diagram. Second example, helium, atomic number 2, right? For formation of helium molecules, total how many electrons are present? 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 electrons. Okay children, now filling of bonding molecular orbitals and anti-bonding molecular orbitals. In second case, this H is replaced by helium. Its electron configuration is 1s2. Second one also 1s2. What modification is done in this energy level diagram? 1s2 paired electrons. Second one is helium, same type of atom, paired electrons, like this. Okay children? Then overlapping overlapping between two and formation of molecular orbitals of different types. Two types, bonding molecular, anti-bonding molecular. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. First of all, apply off-bar rule from lower energy to higher energy and then higher energy, right? Calculate its bond order. Nb is equal to 2, Na is equal to 2, right? Then what is 0 by 2 is equal to 0. No bond order because helium is stable. This is noble element, noble gas. Okay. Now next children, electron configuration. Electron configuration for molecule, not for atom. Energy level diagram, electron configuration of helium molecule, right? S orbital always forms a sigma. So this one is a sigma bonding molecular orbital. And opposite of sigma bonding, sigma anti-bonding, putting star. This star is showing anti-bonding, high energy state, right? So first of all, He2, what is required? This one, not this side. Left hand side and right hand side are showing which orbitals? Atomic orbitals. Children, first sigma 1 s2. Okay? Sigma 1s2. Right? Because electrons are present in s section. Energy of this one is less than sigma. This is high energy state, anti-bonding. And then 1s2. This is electron configuration. This is electron configuration of helium molecule, right? In case of hydrogen molecule, 2 electrons are present. One first type of bond sigma, 1s2 only. Now children, this is energy level diagram of oxygen, right? Oxygen molecule, right? As you know, left hand side atomic orbital, right hand side also atomic orbital. So first of all, always complete left hand side and right hand side. 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. 2 plus 2, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, which is correct. Atomic number of oxygen is 8. Right? Check right hand side also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is okay? Then overlapping between two, sigma. Middle part means always molecular orbitals. Right? Middle part of energy level diagram of molecule, it means presence of molecular orbitals only, and lower energy level bonding molecular orbital, higher antibond. I am repeating again and again. Okay children? Now 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. It is correct. Now modification only in p orbitals. Because in p orbitals, pz forms a sigma bond, which is stronger than pi bond. Px and py always form pi bond, and pi bond, it means high energy state in bonding as well as anti-bonding. This diagram is showing this is sigma bond by pz, right? Sigma 2p z2 is okay. Pi. What is this one? Is 2p. Pi and principal quantum number is 2. Pi 2px is equal to pi 2px 2 is equal to, this level is same, pi first bond pi 2p2 1. Right, this one also. Yes, the principal quantum number is missing. Pi anti-bonding 2p, and this one is pi anti-bonding 2py, and energy is equal. This energy is also equal, right? And sigma anti-bonding 2pz is empty. No electron is present, right? Because 4 plus 4 is equal to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this figure is correct, right? Now, magnetic property. First, prediction of magnetic property. This O2 molecule is paramagnetic. electrons are present here? Paramagnetic, right? Second feature, BO, bond order, Nb minus Na upon 2. First of all, count the bonding electrons. 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bonding only, okay? 2 plus 2, 4 plus 6, 10. Right? Here Nb is equal to 10. Bonding electron is equal to 10. Then Na, anti-bonding 2 plus 2, 4, 5 and 6 upon 2 is equal to 4 upon 2. What is its bond order? 2. And you know oxygen molecule is doubly bonded. Answer is. Now if electrons are removed from anti-bonding, it increases stability. Right? If electrons are removed from bonding, then decreases stability. Right? The significance of bond order. What is the significance? If Nb is greater than Na, then molecule is stable. Right? Second reverse state, Na is greater than Nb. More anti-bonding, less bonding, then unstable. Okay? Nb is equal to Na. Like in case of noble gas, then bond order is 0. Existence of molecule is not possible. In case of nitrogen molecule, only this part is different. Only this part is different, children. In case of nitrogen molecule, first Px, Py and then 2Pz, like this. Px, Py and then 2Pz for N2 molecule. Hydrogen bond is the force of attraction between hydrogen ion of one molecule and oxygen ion of another. Like this, H plus in water molecule, right? Water molecule is made by combination of hydrogen and oxygen only. Hydrogen ion, oxygen, both ions, positive ions, required ions. Required means only NOF and H. Hydrogen bonding is possible between nitrogen and hydrogen, either within same molecule or different between two molecules, O and H, F and H. Nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, right? Because all are electronegative elements. For this formation, more electronegative elements are required. Now in water molecule, two hydrogen atoms in polar state, oxygen in polar state. Now what happens? Interactive force develops between oxygen of one and hydrogen of second. So this is scientific notation for hydrogen bond. Okay, children? And what is its effect? The boiling point of water is very high. Right? Effect of hydrogen bond, high boiling point. In solid state, the high melting point. Right? Next one, physical state is liquid, non-volatile, right? Presence of hydrogen bond, decreases volatility. What is its dominant feature? Non-volatile, which is used as polar solvent. Now, second type of, this type of hydrogen bond is known as intermolecular hydrogen bond. Right? Intermolecular. Inter means between two. One molecule of water, second molecule of water. So this is intermolecular hydrogen bond. Okay. Now second is ammonia molecule. Ammonia, nitrogen is present. Like this you can show. Arrange in a proper manner. Plus del. Children, this sign is a del. Del means partial. Right? With bond formation, existence or development of polarity, which is written as plus del or minus del. Okay, this is plus del, plus del, plus del, minus del, right? Certain molecule of ammonia of same type, N, H plus del minus del, H plus del, right? This is intermolecular hydrogen bond. NOF, nitrogen is present in ammonia in any nitrogen containing compound, oxygen in water, in alcohol, right? Okay, and third one is fluorine. Fluorine is in HF, minus del plus del, right? Each one is intermolecular hydrogen bond, same type, intermolecular, right? What now? Second type is intramolecular hydrogen bond. This compound is orthonitrophenol. This is aromatic organic compound. Okay, children. This is benzene ring. This is formula of this compound C6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With each carbon hydrogen except this and this, because this hydrogen is displaced by this group and this hydrogen by this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then NO2, and then OH group, right? So this compound is orthonitrophenol, right? In orthonitrophenol, oxygen atom and hydrogen atom, both atoms are present within single molecule. So this type of hydrogen bond is known as intramolecular hydrogen, right? And what is its effect? This compound is highly volatile because this bond is forming within single molecule. Steam volatile. Volatility is shown in the presence of steam. In hydrogen molecular ion, this is molecular ion and hydrogen molecule, which molecule is more stable and why? Answer is based on bond order, right? In case of H2, Nb is equal to Nb is equal to 2, only bonding electrons are present, and Na is equal to 1. 2 minus 1 upon 2 is equal to what is 2? This one is 0. Sorry, this one is 0. Anti-bonding is 0. Bonding is equal to 2. Anti-bonding is equal to 0. 2 minus 0. It means only 2 is equal to 1. Right? Its bond order is 1. In case of H2 plus, electron is removed from bonding in H2 plus. Nb is equal to only 1 and Na is already 0. Right? What is its bond order? Half. Okay, children? Decreasing bond order decreases stability of molecule or molecular ion. Right? Half, it means only one electron is present between two. This is odd electron, and 1, it means pair of electrons, right? So this is the advantage of MOT, energy level diagram. We can predict stability of any molecule on the basis of its bond order.